Oh my gosh. I need to like make a sticky note about my volume. All right. Hey, Daniela. So, you guys, this is the official podcast of the Vibrant Life community where I take my members from stressed and depressed to abundant energy and joy on demand using a process that removes the emotional triggers that prevent us from being our most present, empathic, and thriving selves. We do this by going past the surface clutter of emotions and tapping into the core where joy and boundless energy await. And I'm Sarah Nolan, and I'm super excited to be sharing this topic with you this evening. All week, we have been talking about the art of fulfillment for high achievers. And tonight, we're talking about the 3 keys to setting healthy boundaries. It's super simple. Are you ready? This might be so simple, you're going to be like, no, you can't be serious. That's it. It really is it. But let's talk about first, why would you want to have, like, what's the importance of healthy boundaries? And Daniela, if you want to write in the comments, like, what do you think? Why are healthy boundaries so important for thriving relationships? Boundaries are hard, right? Especially when they're our boundaries. We seem to have such an easy time with everybody else's boundaries, but when it comes to our boundaries, it's hard to set them and it's hard to commit to them. Why? Because our inner value and worth of our sense of self-worth is off. If you have a hard time with boundaries, with your own personal boundaries with other people, it's because your sense of self-worth is off. And you just need an adjustment to that. And one small adjustment to your self-worth is going to change everything, and especially your ability to set these boundaries. So the 3 keys, number 1, ask, what will and won't you tolerate? Now, once you adjust your self-worth, once you start increasing your self-worth, your sense of self-worth, you will tolerate less of the BS and you'll tolerate more of the other person and their, who they are. Okay, so the first step is deciding, what am I willing to tolerate and what am I not willing to tolerate, and sticking with that. And really, all of this stuff, it really comes down to the subconscious, what's lying within the subconscious, that 95% of your brain that we have no awareness of. And that's a hard thing, right? We have no awareness of it. So what are we going to do about it? Well, I teach my clients how to tap into that subconscious and how to actually do something about it. You have so much power over your subconscious when you have these tools to tap into it and to tune into it and gain awareness about, it's like pulling the curtain back on this giant treasure trove inside of your mind, that when you don't have those tools, you are powerless, because, you're not in control. You don't have any awareness of what's going on there. And so you're just living by reaction. So adjusting your subconscious, it's going to be 5 keys. What will you and won't you tolerate? Allow the other person to be themselves. So that's like what you should be tolerating with healthy boundaries. And when you have healthy boundaries, you will be tolerating them being themselves no matter what. They could be a raging alcoholic and you can still accept them for who they are, right? They could swear all the time and you can still accept them. They could smell bad. They could have like green teeth and you still love them and accept them. Let them be themselves. They could have like some bad habits. They could be annoying. They could, whatever it is. And you still let them be themselves if you really do love them. If they are somebody that you want in your life. Don't let those things get to you. Once you let them get to you, then they take all of your power and you are powerless again. Number 4, be yourself. Allow them to be themselves. Make sure you're being yourself. And if you don't feel comfortable being yourself, look at, why is that? Is it because of my own belief system, my own, inner stuff, or is it because they're a jerk and they just don't accept you? But that's where the boundaries come in. You don't have to tolerate somebody not accepting you. So it really comes down to tolerance, acceptance, and doing that inner work to make sure that you're aligned with your belief systems within the relationship, because the other person really is a reflection of yourself. And when you adjust your belief system, you will find your people showing up differently to you and new people showing up in your life. So that's it, my friends. Have an amazing rest of your week. And if you want to dive into this stuff more and you want to get all of your relationships leveled up because you just know that life is too short not to have amazing relationships, and you deserve that, then let me know and we can get on a call or chat a little bit to see what your next steps would be with that. So have a great rest of your week, and we will talk again on Monday. We're talking about how to navigate your thoughts without dwelling on negativity or suppressing important feelings. All right. Have a great night.